So I'm on these back roads out here. So leaving that destination, I couldn't make a right turn out of there. And if I can edit this to pull that up, I'll show how to get out of there. But anyway, so I had to make a left out of there and just kind of just go down the road and do what it do, which is fine. It was only like 7 miles down this road to get on, I think 65 north. I'm headed to Chestnut, Ohio. I'm headed somewhere near Cincinnati to get live loaded, and then I will deliver somewhere in Tennessee. I don't really be knowing the names of these places. I put it in, I do what I do, I map it out, but like my focus be on the road, making sure I, not necessarily remembering every place, but definitely taking pictures, when I'm going through them, so I can remember them. But like the names of them, nah, buddy. I probably won't have the names of these places down. 2-lane roads aren't too bad if they're wide enough. The only thing is, you have to make sure that your trailer tire, your tandems don't fall off the side of the road. So the people on your, coming towards you, oncoming traffic, you're probably looking like, oh, he's hugging the line. Yeah, I'm hugging this line. Get out of my way, because what I don't want to do is fall off in this ditch over here. And we all have a bad day. So cars just have to deal. And I'm not over the line at all. You can kind of see when I'm looking. It's just what I'm aware of. Especially as I get more comfortable on these side roads. So generally speaking, I make a left curve, you hug the right, make a right curve, you hug the left, and that ensures just swing it wide so that your trailer is pointed in the direction that you want it to be pointed in. And that you are not off the road when you're making that turn. But man, trucking, I'm learning. I'm out here. I didn't have any issues. Like I said, I didn't have any. It was hard. It takes a lot of experience to get in that spot that I was in, especially the way that the dock is in the corner. But all in all, it's doable. I didn't panic. I kept my cool. I made as many turns and as many get out and looks as possible. The biggest thing, my biggest obstacle was the cars. I was making sure that don't get too comfortable with the space that you have. Get out and check those cars. And when I got out and looked, it gave me a better picture, an idea of what I was actually dealing with. I wasn't close to the cars by any means, but it let me know that I can swing the back of that trailer the way that I need to swing it. And anytime I felt that I wasn't comfortable, I just got out, which is good. But everything about this was small town. Like getting into that I had to go through the small town. Luckily, to make a right to get on this road when I was delivering, because the entrance to the place was on the left. There was nobody in the turn lane, so I was able to swing it wide, and we just had a lot of traffic to get in there. But again, until I gain more experience, what I'm doing is just focusing on what I need to focus on, what's in front of me, not necessarily, making content or anything like that. I'm well below the speed limit. But I do like coming through these small towns. These are places that I probably would have never seen before. Even growing up, I was always on the highway for the most part. Cross-country trips, plenty of times. But again, I wouldn't have had a reason to come to Mount Washington, Kentucky. And I know you guys, when you guys see these videos, I'm using the wide angle so you can see a better picture of what I'm doing. But like that car that pulled in front of me, it wasn't too bad where he pulled out in front of me, but at the same time it was fairly close. And I'm empty right now. I dropped the dropped the load. I dropped the load and currently empty. Ramp speed 25. Come on, break it down. Speed warning. I got it. Broke it down. Now speed it up. Get on the highway. Yeah, I gotta get on the highway, buddy. Double lane ending. Luckily he let me over. He was stuck by a car, so I can't get too upset about that. And he's loaded. And I know that feeling of, hey, I want to let you over, no intention on holding you up, but at the same time I'm loaded, I can't slow down for you, so you're gonna have to slow down. And luckily, you know, I did that. Some people, they don't think like that. You have to look way ahead because, and understand what that other trucker is going to be experiencing. Like right now, I want to get over, but this green truck, he's technically in the far left lane, and it said trucks only use 2 right lanes. So I know he's speeding just to get over. So instead of me getting over there and making it even harder for him, see, like he got over, he kind of got trapped, and that car is like right under the speed that he wants to go, and they don't speed up. So you kind of see how four-wheelers can get in your way, and they're not looking at all of that. They're not thinking about all that. The sign that said no trucks in the left lane or the trucks use right lane doesn't apply to them, so they don't even acknowledge it in their brain, register it. Some of them, I'm not gonna say everybody. I know if I'm in my car and it says trucks keep right or right lane or whatever, I'm not gonna be looking for that. I never was paying attention. You know, that driver is that driver. I'm not driving that vehicle. You want to cruise over in the left lane? By all means, do you, boo-boo. Do you, boo-boo. But in these trucks, and I have the ability to, you know, see those things, and because I'm going to be in that same scenario, and I have been, so part of that just being a good, I guess, custodian of the roads, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know, shit, being on the road, being in a truck, and knowing what that experience is, I'm going to get over. I'm going to give that man some room. Because at the end of the day, we all want to make it back home safely to our loved ones, you know, have a good night's rest, get a nice meal. Ain't nobody out here trying to get into any trouble, you know. I'm not gonna say nobody, but you know what I mean. For the most part, we just want to do our job and keep it pumping. Let me get my happy self over. So yeah, I use these vapes, juicy bars. I like the strawberry ice. I'm not very big on trying different flavors. I have, but I feel like if I get a different flavor and I don't like it, then I'm stuck with it, and then I just waste money buying another one. Some people have the vape. I used to have all the vapes back in the day, smoke, all that. And these are just easier for me. They last about 2 weeks. 20-something bucks maybe. That's good enough for me. When I get loaded, I'm gonna call. What time am I supposed to be there? Oof. I'm gonna call the maintenance, because what I need them to do is set me up an appointment or a time or something, either today. I have to deliver tomorrow morning, but I need them to set me up so I can get my tail lights remounted, fixed, new tail lights for my truck, because I can't go bobtail right now because I don't have any kind of tail lights. And to me, that is just how this whole thing happened is just trucking, you know. I don't know if the roads were rough or what, and it just came loose. But literally, I was stopped, and I started backing up, and I heard something pop, and I said, what the heck is that? I knew I was not around nobody else, so I was just like, what is that? Oh, I know I'm gonna stop telling this story eventually. It was just curious. How did that happen? The Honda Boys. ELMM. Elm. And then people ask, like, well, I don't like when the trucks are in the middle lane. Why don't they just stay in the right lane? This right lane is jacked up, and I'm about to get over there too. Jesus. I want to preserve my tires too.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Don't worry, I can't go too much faster than it. Governed at 68. 69 if you're nasty. I'm getting on the 264 around Louisville. I've been this way a couple times. I'm not tired, I'm just a little tired, I guess. Not really. I had a good night's rest. It rained in that thunderstorm, and hearing like the sound of the rain against my window pane, it's slowly putting me to sleep. But I'm going down. I'm going down. 'Cause you ain't around. Baby, my whole world outside. I've never really seen a truck with a container trailer without a container. That's a first. Look funky, don't it? Do I have to get back over to the left? Oh, eventually I'll get like my buddy Mark, and I'll remember all these roads, and I'm starting to remember some of them, and like how the interchanges are. You know, one of the key things that one of the key things that I like to look at, and it's mainly on my trucker path, is if I'm going to be making a turn or getting off a freeway or whatever, I need to know what the next, and it's on there, it's right there at the bottom. I need to know, it's a Rand McNally GPS, what my next turn is, because that helps me make a determination as to what lane I need to get into. Another thing that I do, or at least try to ensure that I do, is I like to get into my lane. My trainer taught me, my regional trainer taught me, get into my lane at least about 2 miles before my exit. That way I'm well prepared, I'm not rushing at the end, and you know, I know where I'm going. That helps out a lot.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
I see it. That truck has been on the side of the road for 2 weeks, or at least a whole week now. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was out in the ditch.
Speed warning.
I'm not speeding. And I'm gonna, like, as soon as I get in there, it says to me to make another right.
Mile. Keep to the right on I-264 then. Keep to the right in 0.5 miles.
There we go. And sometimes, you know, a lot of times you do get that information when it says it. And then a lot of times you don't. Like right now, my GPS, I need to put my headphone in. My GPS on my phone is currently, it was on the truck, and I have it turned down for copyright infringement. Oh, whoa, whoa, what's going on up here? They're slowing down. Oh yeah, I remember this. Definitely got to get over now.
In a quarter of a mile, keep to the right on I-264 East.
Gotta let this guy over. All right, box truck, that was not your cue to dive your little butt up in there. But I was letting the truck go because I know we both came up on that at a bad spot. See? Courtesy. Now this truck, now you know you wrong, Pam. Pam's gonna bogart his way in.
Keep to the right on I-264 East.
And that goes back to knowing where you're going, and also paying attention and using what they call the Smith system. All right, Freightliner, come on, buddy. Another one that had not planned of what he was going to, or you know, just slow down. It's funny, it'd be me telling people to slow down. fight for your space out here. Demand your respect. 8 miles till I get on 71. Then I'll probably be on 71 for a couple hours. 7 hours on my drive clock. 7.5 hours to break. Maybe we'll do the rest of this video, the next 8 minutes of me getting out of here. Oh, look at that. What is that? Griff's Louisville. Bobby's Louisville. Drank a lot of water today. Like, I really need to increase my water. And I didn't really eat today. Thanks, car. Now my camera's gonna be like, increase following distance. Increase following distance. That should be good. I have a sweet tooth right now, and I'm not a snacks type person, but like, I'm a snacks person. Got these confetti chewies. I'm about to see how this goes. Oh my god. I don't want any other flavor. Ever. Ever again. Confetti, Chips Ahoy, chewy. Oh my god. That is heaven. I'm gonna eat a couple because, again, I'm trying to watch my figure. Kent's Louisville. Who are these people? And don't read me, because I probably do know who these people are. I just can't see with the picture. Whatever you do, just don't jump over here. Stay where you're at. Don't jump over here. I think I want like a, well, I have noodles. Oh, I have to get over. I forgot about this. I do remember this area. I think I'm going to Georgia Pacific up near Cincinnati. It'd be interesting what they load me with. Excuse me. I don't know why, but I've been having this like craving for Starbucks. But I haven't went. I like their Impossible breakfast sandwich. Love it. It's like I used to be vegan for 3 years, so I would say I'm vegan-ish. There's a whole story of why I stopped. It was like not what I wanted to do, but then I make up excuses as to why I haven't been back and went back to it. It was the healthiest I've ever been in my life. Most energy, everything about it was amazing. I have no qualms about it whatsoever. The problem is now my mindset is I just need to get back right. But at the same time, you know, if I go out and buy groceries or whatever, it's generally vegan, because that's my goal. So if I buy out by like, oh shoot, I should have remembered this. I did it every single time I'm over here. But like I'll get like the vegan meats, like or the little breakfast sandwiches, all that stuff. If I go to the grocery store, I'm buying vegan. If I go to Burger King, I'm getting the Impossible Whopper. Starbucks, Impossible breakfast sandwich. If I go to a restaurant and they have a Beyond Burger, I do not like veggie burgers. I think they're disgusting. I don't like them. But Beyond Burgers, Beyond Meat, and all that stuff like that, like, you know, I'll get that. Or if there's an option for something that's vegan or vegetarian, generally speaking, I will go that route. It's just I need to 100% fully commit back to it. And there's some little ideas that I have for doing that here out on the road. One of them is like meal prepping, using like Chipotle, ordering like using their vegan meat and ordering like all their stuff, putting it in my refrigerator, and then warming it up as we go. Shredded tire all over the road, or shredded car pieces. So there's different ideas that I have that, you know, like my buddy Evan threw out there, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. So I'll figure something out. But it's definitely something that I want to do. We get to go back into Cincinnati. Y'all probably ain't gonna see me going back into Cincinnati though. I don't know. I'll probably take this off. Oh my god, I'm so excited to get home this weekend. My parents' 25th anniversary. Today is their anniversary. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. My sister, she's so funny. She was like, it was hard raising y'all these 25 years. It's kind of crazy, like your role as a parent and child like changes as you get older. And granted, they're still parent, but at the same time, there are like, you know, your roles change. You start taking care of them and looking out for them, and I think it's pretty cool. I have amazing parents. Car, what are you doing? I'm gonna get back over. Trying to figure out how my day is gonna go. I'm gonna go pick up at Georgia Pacific, and then I can't remember how. I think it's like 4 hours, maybe. So let's see. I'll probably stay like a Pilot or a Love's somewhere outside of there, deliver in the morning. We'll just see. But I'm gonna cut the video here. I think I got my new outro saying peace, love, and fifth wheel grease. Deuces.